Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're here in Dripping Springs at the Little League field. We've got Lady Billies playing the Sinton softball team. Not sure what their mascot is. Starting off the game here. Second pitch, ground ball to short second base. Kevin Robledo for the first time of the game. And just getting started here. As you can tell, it's a little breeze, but no rain, so that's a good thing. Top of the first inning. The Lady Billies will be the home team. Avery Holland pitching, Ashley Dressen behind the plate. Foul ball out of play. Finish up the rest of the defense. Got Carly Reyes at first, Emma Robledo at second, Olivia Finley at short. Got Annabelle Sanchez at third. We've got Robbie Griffin, looks like in left field, and St. Pierre in center, and Cameron Robinson out there in right field. So, no balls, 2 strikes on the hitter. One out here, top of the first inning. Pitch. He'll pop up. Back to Avery for out number 2. In case you're just joining us, we're just getting started again here at the top of the first inning. Lady Billies versus Sinton. We've got 2 outs, nobody on. Number 10 up to bat for Sinton. Avery gets her sign, the pitch. Oh, foul off to first base dugout there for strike 1. Top of the first inning, no score, nobody on. I got 2 outs. It's a sign, the pitch. Off-speed pitch in there for swing and a miss for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes on the hitter. For ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Steps to the rubber, gets the call. Pitch. Off-speed pitch there, change up that only went about 35 feet instead of the 43 it needed to. Just a little short hop on that one. Brings the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's so sarcastic through all of it too.
Avery's got the pitch call. And ground ball Annabelle fields it at third. Throw to first at Carly for the third out of the inning. So 1, 2, 3 inning to start the game. Lady Billies will be up to bat. Start the bottom of the first. I think it's muted now. I'll get calls here in a minute if it's not. Ah.
Chapel for the basketball team.
Brad actually sprayed Avery for Scottsburg. Yeah.
I did the top as well. I did this top too.
Okay, well, I maybe send your camera for picture day.
As we get back to the action here, Lady Billies up to bat for their first round. We're going to have Olivia Finley leading off with, looks like Ashley Dressen will be on deck. So we are at the bottom of the first, still 0-0 the score. Lady Billies were able to sit down the Sinton girls, still trying to figure out what their mascot is, but was able to set them down 1, 2, 3 in the top of the first. So Lady Billies are home, the home team. Have number 2 for Sinton. Going to be in the circle today for pitching. And first pitch high for ball 1. Ball no strikes to count to Olivia Finley. Pitch high for ball 2. Wind is picking up here a little bit, which is good. It's getting rid of some of this fog and this haze. Hopefully it'll clear up here. Fortunately, there's no rain coming down at the moment. Fields are a little wet. Grass is wet earlier today. Olivia watches that one a little wide outside for ball 3. 3-0 the count. And the pitch. Called strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. That's Olivia Finley. Lead off for this inning. A drive right back up the middle past the pitcher for a single. That's Olivia Finley on first base. Ashley Dressen coming to the plate with Emma Robledo on deck. If you're joining us late, this is the bottom of the first. Lady Billies were able to retire Sinton in 1-2-3 order to start the game, and this is Lady Billies' first at bat. So the score is still 0-0, and we got a runner at first with nobody out. Ashley Dressen at the plate. Pitcher gets her sign. The pitch. Called first strike. Throw down to second. Olivia slides in safe for the stolen base. 0-1 the count. Miss Dressen. Low bounces in for ball one. Olivia is able to take third. So 1-1 the count. So Ashley Dressen at the plate, and Olivia in 2 pitches has made it all the way to third. See if Ashley can get a good pitch to swing at here. A fly ball down right field, hooking just foul out of play. First strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ashley. Finley at third base, 60 feet. First is in time to get Ashley, but that brings Olivia Finley home for the first score of the game. Put the Lady Billies up 1-0. RBI for Miss Dressen brings Emma Robledo up to the plate with Carly Reyes on deck. So nobody on, nobody out. Emma Robledo at the plate. Lady Billies up 1-0. Ground ball over to first base. A 1-hopper for out number 2. Brings Carly Reyes to the plate and Emery St. Pierre on deck. Pitch. Carly got under that one. High fly ball coming back to the shortstop for a third out of the inning. So after 1 complete, Lady Billies up 1-0 over Sinton. Did you check with Camille to see if she's getting it?
No.
Okay. Can I see your phone?
Dawson. 1 o'clock, buddy. 70 degrees, sunshine. You ready to go?
2 strikes on the hitter. Number 8 for Sinton. And the pitch. Swing. That ball's driven foul. And the right field fence keeps the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes here in the top of the 2nd inning. Lady Billies up 1-0. Nobody on, nobody out. Ground ball to Olivia at short. Throw across to Carly for out number 1. One out here. And the pitch. Foul that back for strike 1. We got 1 out here, top of the 2nd. Lady Billies up 1-0. Gets her sign, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Avery gets her sign, pitch. A little outside. Called ball. That's 1 ball, 2 strikes to count now. Pitch. Ground ball to Emma Robledo at 2nd for the out. 2 outs. Top of the 2nd. Lady Billies up 1-0. Number 3 steps into the box for Sinton. A little high, ball 1. Avery gets her sign. And the pitch. Got away from her a little bit. Low for ball 2. Quick recap of defense for Lady Billies here. You got Avery Holland in the circle. Ashley Dresden behind the plate. Carly Reyes at first. Emma Robledo at 2nd. Olivia Finley at short. Emma Sanchez at 3rd. Left field is Robbie Griffin. Center field Avery St. Pierre. And right field Cameron Robinson. Foul that pitch back for strike 1. 2 balls and strikes to count. Foul ball. Here's the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Out here in the top of the second inning. Lady Billies are your home team for this game. Fouling it off. Count remains 2-2. And the pitch. Called strike 3 to third out of the inning. So going to the bottom of the second, Lady Billies up 1-0. Starting off the bottom of the second inning, we have Emery St. Pierre and Cameron Wilson. Looks like she's going to be on deck. Lady Billies up 1-0 here as we start at the bottom of the second. Want to know the count on Miss St. Pierre. And the pitch. A ground ball to shortstop. Throw to first is in time. It's our first out of the inning. Cameron Robinson will be stepping to the plate with Avery Holland on deck. Lady Billies up 1-0 here as we're in the bottom of the second with 1 out, nobody on. First pitch called strike. Got Cameron Robinson again up to bat. Oh, 1 the count. Foul that one off for strike 2. 0-2 the count here. Bottom of the second with 1 out. 0-2 the count. Low for ball one. 1-2 the count on Cameron. Nobody on, one out here in the bottom of the second. Change up, just missed on the outside. Evens up the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. There's a hit down the third baseline, just past the third baseman. Cameron's rounding first. Oh, and we're in a pickle. Oh, and she's able to get back to the bag. So that'll be a single for Miss Robinson. Made a turnaround second base. That field is kind of soft right now. Everybody's got about 10 pounds of mud on their feet. The left fielder was moving on the hit and was able to get the ball back to second base. Cameron got a little bit of a pickle, but was able to get back to first base. So that brings Avery Holland to the plate with Annabelle Sanchez on deck. Runner at first base, 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Lady Billies up 1-0. And the pitch. Flare fly ball to the second baseman for the second out of the inning. Brings up Annabelle Sanchez. A runner at first with Annabelle Sanchez up to bat. There's a hit by Annabelle to the gap. Nice catch by the center fielder from Sinton. Able to track that one down. That was a nice solid hit going to the gap, but the center fielder made a nice play tracking that ball down. So after 2 complete, Lady Billies up 1-0. We'll come back momentarily for the start of the third. Start off the top of the third inning here. Nobody on, nobody out. They'll pop up. Avery's able to corral that for the first out of the inning. So nobody on, nobody out. Sorry. Nobody on, 1 out. Lady Billies up 1-0. Pitch a little inside for ball 1. Hit the batter. Okay, didn't see that or hear that, but yeah. So we have a runner at first on a hit by pitch. One out. Top of the third. Runner at first. And Lady Billies up 1-0. Ball way down for a bunt to third. Annabelle charging, makes the throw at first to get the out. Runner at first advances to second. So we got 2 outs here in the top of the third. A little high for ball 1. And 2 outs here. Top of the third inning. And the pitch. Called strike for strike 1. Even up the count. 1 for Sinton. Number 14 up to bat. Called strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the batter. We got 2 outs here. Top of the third. And the pitch. We have Giovanna Viveros up to bat. She's hitting in the DP position for Robbie Griffin. Giovanna, the hard hit ball to the shortstop, was able to recover right at the shortstop. So 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Lady Billies up 1-0. And that will bring us back to the top of our order. Olivia Finley. Ashley Dressen on deck. And the pitch. And the dirt for ball 1. The count here. Ball 2. Olivia Finley up to bat. 2-0 the count. And your pitch. That's a solid hit ball back to the second baseman. She's not able to handle it. Olivia reaches first to give us the first base runner of the inning. Brings Ashley Dressen to the plate, and Emma Robledo will be on deck. So runner at first. 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Lady Billies up 1-0. Low for ball 1. Throw. Not in time. Olivia slides in. Throw comes off of the glove of the shortstop, trying to make the throw. Caroms out into right center field. Olivia is able to pop up and take third on the error by the errant throw. So 1 ball, no strikes One out here in the bottom of the third with Olivia Finley at third base. Ashley dressing up to plate. See if Ashley can get her good pitch to drive here. Find her gap in the grass out there. Fouled that one back. Even up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike. On the hitter, Ashley Dressen. There's a hard hit ball. That's to left center field. Left field is able to stop it before it gets to the fence, get the ball back in. So it's a nice single for Ashley Dressen. Drives in Olivia Finley. So Ashley's had 2 at-bats. She's now got a single, but she got an RBI on both. So it's 1 out. The score is now 2-0 Lady Billies. Emma Robledo is up to bat with Carly Reyes on deck. Ashley Dressen at first with 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Called strike 1. 0-1 the count on Emma Robledo. Pitcher gets her sign and the pitch. High for ball 1. Even up the count, 1-1. The count. Emma gets under that one, drives it to center field, and center fielder gets underneath it for the catch. Nice solid contact. It got underneath it just a little bit with that wind. It held it up and allowed the center fielder to gain position and get the out. So that's 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. We have Carly Reyes stepping up to the plate. Ashley Dressen at first. 2 outs. Lady Billies up 2-0. Carly reaches for that one. Shortstop was able to cut it off and make the throw to first for the 3rd out of the inning. So after 3 complete, Lady Billies up 2-0. Yeah. All right, here we go. Starting the top of the fourth inning. Lady Billies up 2-0. Nobody on, nobody out. A little flare hit to Olivia there at short for the first out. Nobody on, nobody on, one out. Here in the top of the fourth inning, Lady Billies up 2-0. A couple of RBIs by Ashley Dressen. Number 10 at the plate for Sinton. Avery gets her sign and the pitch. The ground ball to Annabelle at third. Throws across the diamond to Carly at first for out number 2. That'll help your inning average for pitches. 2 pitches, 2 outs. We like that. So, nobody on, 2 outs. In the top of the fourth. And the pitch. Ground ball back to Avery. Over to Carly for the third out. 3 pitches, 3 outs. Come back for the bottom of the fourth. Alright, we'll have Emery St. Pierre up to bat. Cameron Robinson on deck here as we start the bottom of the fourth inning. And Lady Billies up 2-0. Just foul for strike 1. Lady Billies are struggling a little bit with the speed of the Sinton pitcher. She's a little bit slower speed than what they've been seeing the last several games, and they all seem to be out on their front foot a little bit, kind of second guessing themselves. So hopefully they can start making that adjustment and stay back a little bit and start getting some solid balls in play. There've been a couple of hits, but they've been right at people. Inside for ball 1, evens the count 1-1. Nobody on, nobody out. 1 ball, 1 strike on Miss St. Pierre. Bottom of the fourth. Called strike for strike 2. 1-2 to count here, nobody out. Emery steps in. And the pitch. And she reaches for that one and pop up over to first base. First out of the inning. That'll bring Cameron Robinson up to plate with Avery Holland on deck. One out here, bottom of the fourth. Lady Billies up 2-0. Cameron got a hold of that one. Rips that ball foul down third baseline. 0-1 the count. Cameron Robinson at the plate. 1 the count. One out here in the bottom of the fourth. High for ball one. Evens up the count, 1 apiece. The count. High for ball two. Two 2-1 the count. Cameron Robinson at the plate. Ball three. One out here, nobody on. Bottom of the fourth. Lady Billies up 2-0. And the pitch. Low for ball four. Cameron draws the walk. You got a runner at first base here with one out in the bottom of the fourth. That brings Avery Holland up to the plate with Annabelle Sanchez on deck. And the pitch. High and outside for ball one. One out here, bottom of the fourth. We got Cameron Robinson at first base. Avery Holland up to bat. The pitch. High for ball two. The throw down to second is not in time. Cameron slides in with the stolen base. So we got 2 balls, no strikes with 1 out. Cameron Robinson at second. Two over count. The pitch. High for ball three. The count on Avery and Cameron Robinson at second base with 1 out here. Bottom of the fourth inning. Lady Billies up 2-0. Pitch. Called strike. 3 balls and a strike on Avery. Oh, and ball 4. And draws the walk. Avery at first. On ball 4. Cameron tries a delayed steal and is caught and picked off at third base. So it'll be the second out of the inning. So Lady Billies up 2-0. 2 outs now. Bottom of the 4th. Got Avery Holland at first base. Annabelle Sanchez at the plate. Giovanna Viveros on deck. And the pitch. Low and outside for ball 1. Annabelle had a nice solid contact in her last at bat to the gap. The center fielder for Sinton just made a really nice play, able to track it down and snag it for the out. See if she can get solid contact again. Find the gap this time. Strike 1 called. 1 ball, 1 strike here. 2 outs, bottom of the 4th. The pitcher gets her sign. Annabelle fouls that one off just over the first base dugout. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The count on Annabelle. And we got 2 outs. And the pitch. Change up in the dirt. Avery Holland steals second. Flashing the speed there. 2 balls and 2 strikes is the count. So we got Avery Holland at second base after the stolen base. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here on Miss Sanchez. Fouls that one off. Keep the count at 2-2. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Two balls, 2 strikes on Annabelle here. Bottom of the 4th. High for ball 3. Full count now on Annabelle. And the pitch. High for ball 4. That'll put runners at first and second. Bring up Giovanna to the plate. 2 outs here. Bottom of the 4th. Lady Billies up 2-0. So runners at first and second. Got Avery Holland at second base. Annabelle Sanchez. Both drew walks. And we have Giovanna at the plate. And the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Oh, 1 the count. Giovanna gets a hold of that one. To third. Force out at third to end the inning. So after 4 complete, Lady Billies up 2-0. Alright, we got the top of the 5th inning. First pitch, swing and a miss. Nobody on, nobody out here in the top of the 5th. Lady Billies up 2-0. 0-1 the count. A little high for ball 1. Even up the count, 1 apiece. One ball, 1 strike. Foul ball down first base line. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Nobody on, nobody out here. Top of the 5th inning. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. She pitch. Low and outside. Evens up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Ball swung and hit to left field. Robbie Griffin coming in to make the catch. Nice catch by the left fielder there, Robbie Griffin. Coming in on a run to make that snag. So it'll be 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning. Foul that off for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike on the hitter. Ava gets her sign. And the pitch. Call for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes to count. And 1 out. High for ball 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Oh, I might see a little sunshine there peeking through. Maybe it'll burn some of these clouds off. Just missed on the outside corner for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out here, top of the 5th. All right, for ball 3. Brings the count full. Full count, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Out number 2 of the inning. So 2 outs. Top of the 5th here. Lady Billies up 2-0. Curveball in there for strike 1. On the count with 2 outs. Nobody on. A pitch. Ooh, just missed that outside corner. Even up the count, 1-1. Fly ball hit, and that's going to get past Robin in left field. Goes to the fence. Ball comes in. Quick relay. That's a stand-up double. So Sinton has a runner at second base with 2 outs here. Top of the 5th inning. Number 9 for Sinton stepping to the plate. And the pitch. Foul that one off for strike 1. On the count. Change up, diving catch off the ground from Olivia Finley for out number 3. Nice play by Olivia. 3rd out of the inning, leaves a runner stranded at second base as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Lady Billies are up 2-0. Here we go. Starting the bottom of the fifth inning here. Starting with the back at the top of our lineup. So we got Olivia Finley at the plate and Ashley Dressen on deck. Lady Billies up 2-0 here. Oh, Olivia drops down a bunt. She's there. Very nice, very nice. Well placed bunt down the line quickly for a single. So nobody out here with a runner at first. Ashley Dressen up to bat with Emma Robledo on deck. First pitch called strike. Olivia is able to steal second. So first pitch called strike. So you got a 0-1 count on Miss Dressen. Olivia Finley standing on second base. Pitcher gets her sign. There's a hard hit ball by Ashley down the left field line. That's going to easily score Olivia from second. And she's rounding second, coming up. Nice contact. A hard line drive down the third baseline. Run score 3-0. Lady Billies with the lead. Nobody out here, bottom of the fifth. That's going to bring Emma Robledo up to the plate with Carly Reyes on deck. Ashley standing at second after that nice hit double. Emma hit the ball solid her last time up at bat, just got a little underneath it. If she can level that out, we'll be in good shape. And ball bounces into the catcher. And throw down to third is not in time. Ashley's able to advance to third on the wild pitch. So you got Ashley at third base, Emma Robledo at the plate. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here in the bottom of the fifth, Lady Billies up 3-0. Here's the pitch. A little short. Ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. Ball 3. She got Ashley at third. I'm at the plate, 3-0 count. Nobody out here, bottom of the fifth. Lady Billies just added a run on a double by Dressen. Batter steps out, calls time. Now Emma's ready to go. Steps back in. 3-0 count. Low and outside for ball 4. So Lady Billies have runners at the corners. And Carly Reyes up to bat. Nothing here. Bottom of the fifth. Lady Billies have runners at the corners. Fouls that first pitch off for strike 1. 0-1 the count. Carly Reyes at the plate. It's going to have Emery St. Pierre on deck. And pitch. Low in the dirt for ball one. And Robledo takes second. The defensive indifference there. So Billies now have the runners at second and third. 1-1 the count for Miss Reyes. And the pitch. Swinging and a miss for strike two. Nobody out here. Bottom of the fifth. Pitcher gets her sign. Carly fights that one off. Foul down third baseline. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Come on, girls, y'all got this.
Bottom of the fifth inning here. Lady Billies up 3-0. Carly fouls that one off. Back behind home plate. Count stays at 1-2. Here's the pitch. Low and inside for ball two. Evens up the count, 2 apiece. You got runners at second and third. Still nobody out. Here in the bottom of the fifth. There's a hard ground ball to the shortstop. It's going to be in time to get Carly at first, but that also scores a run. Just Dresden's able to come across to make the score 4-0 Lady Billies. Emma Robledo advances to third on the hit. So Carly gets an RBI. That'll be first out of the inning here in the bottom of the fifth. Score is 4-0 Lady Billies. It brings Emery St. Pierre up to the plate with Cameron Robinson on deck. 1 out here. Emma Robledo standing at third. Ball in the dirt for ball one. And the pitch. Low for ball two. Conference at the mound there with a couple of the infielders. We got 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Miss St. Pierre. See if he can find something to drive here. Fouls that one off for strike 1. Brings count 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike to count. 1 out here. Bottom of the 5th. Emma Robledo at third base. And the pitch. There we go. Emery gets one, pushes through first base line for a single. Drives in Miss Robledo. Make the score 5-0. Lady Billies. With Miss St. Pierre now at first base with 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Brings Cameron Robinson up to the plate with Avery Holland on deck. We got 1 out here. And the pitch. Cameron fouls that one off. For strike 1. So 0-1 the count here on Cameron. 1 out. Emery St. Pierre at first base after her RBI single. Cameron got that one. Caught deep center field for the out. That's a well struck ball. Good hit. Center fielder was able to back, caught it there on the 1 track for the 2nd out of the inning. You got 2 down now. Avery Holland at the plate. Annabelle Sanchez on deck. The pitch. It's going to be trouble. Fly ball just over the second baseman. For a single. That advances Emery to third base. So we've got Avery on first, Emery at third, Annabelle at the plate. 2 outs here. Bottom of the 5th inning, Lady Billies up 5-0. Runners on the corners. Pitch to Annabelle. Ball is high for ball 1. Avery takes second base. And the defensive indifference. So we now have runners at 2nd and 3rd. 1-0 the count. 2 outs here, bottom of the 5th. And the pitch. Oh, wow. Annabelle unloaded on that one. Just about 50 feet foul. Long foul ball. Going to even up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's what I'm talking
about. 1-1 the count. 2-1 the count. 2 outs here. Bottom of the 5th. That's your sign. The pitch. Uh-oh, that could be trouble. That could be trouble. It's off the top of the fence. Annabelle, nice solid hit there to left center field. Gets off the top of the fence to drive in 2. It brings the score 7-0. Nice stand-up double there for Miss Annabelle. It's about an 8-foot fence going around the perimeter of this particular field. If that's your standard 5-foot fence, Annabelle just hit her first home run. But that's all right. She got 2 RBI double out of the deal. That brings the score 7-0 for Lady Billies here in the bottom of the 5th. 2 outs. And Miss Giovanna coming to the plate. pitch. And outside for ball one.
Tell Maddie to go get it, and Maddie has no clue where it even went.
She just wanted to go run.
Yeah, she's just running out.
Yeah.
Oh, La La Land. Where is it?
Just don't tell there's a snake out there because she wouldn't want to get it.
And 1 ball, no strikes. And fouls that one back for strike one. Evens up the count, 1-1. So we got 2 outs here, bottom of the 5th. And Annabelle at second base after her 2 RBI double. Cleared the bases. 1-1 the count in here. 2 outs. There's a solid hit ball to the gap. That's going to score Annabelle. Giovanna's rounding first, headed to second for stand-up double. She attempted to slide, and it's pretty muddy out here. That foot hung up, and so that's RBI. Brings in the 8th and final run. So that'll be ball game. We'll be back at 1 o'clock for the next game. 8-0, Lady Billies win.
On the way home Thursday, I sent Robbie